In the animal kingdom, the 11th phylum is the chordate, the last phylum. Actually, this should be the 12th phylum, because there in between the Annelida and Arthropoda there was a phylum Onychophora. That new one was there, but sometimes it is treating, sometimes it is leaving. If it is left, this will become our phylum will become the 11th phylum, the chordata. In this chordata there is a subphylum protochordates. These protochordates are urochordata and cephalochordata. Urochordata, for example, Acidiacea and Thalliacea, and the cephalochordates, Branchiostomata, lancelets, for example. First we will focus on this protochordates. Protochordata means urochordata and cephalochordata. These two are okay. I will discuss about the chordate classification in detail in another video. Then if you understand that classification, you can understand the protochordata, urochordata, cephalochordata, and vertebrata, craniata, ecraniata, anatha, anathostomata, fishes and tetrapoda. Like that you can understand them very easily. The subphylum is the protochordata. In this subphylum, ecraniata and craniata are the group of animals. Ecraniata means there is no skull in the body. This is the adult organism of Acidia, urochordata. These do not have any skull in its body. These are called the ecraniata. And the cephalochordata also, they do not contain any skull in their body. But next, after is there, in the craniata, the particular skull is present in the body. Cyclostomata and the fishes, amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals are craniates. The particular skull is present in their body. These protochordates are primitive animals, exclusively marine. They do not have any jaws in their body, because those are, that's why these are called as a anatha. Anatha means those are no jaws in their body. Vertebral column is also absent. These are called the invertebrates. These are also called as invertebrates because there is no vertebral column in their body. These are urochordata and cephalochordata, especially general characters. Where do they live? They can live in the marine water. Symmetry. However, the symmetry is already started in the invertebrates. Platyhelminthes onwards, they can show the bilateral symmetry. But here the special thing which we have to discuss is, this do not show any bilateral symmetry, because this is shapeless. There is no particular shape to this adult organism, Acidia or any other urochordata. These are sedentary animals. These do not show the symmetry, that is called the asymmetry adult organism. But its larvae, this one, it is larvae, model larvae. This larvae is showing the chordate characters. This adult one do not show any chordate characters, but the larvae, that is called the tadpole larvae, this tadpole larvae can shows all the chordate characters. For example, pharyngeal gill slits are present, and dorsal nerve cord, that is called the spinal cord. Notochord is present just beneath the spinal cord, and tail. These four are the important chordate characters. So gill slits, spinal cord or the dorsal nerve cord, dorsal hollow nerve cord, and the presence of notochord and the post-anal tail. These four are the important chordate characters. In this urochordata, these four characters are present only in the larval, tadpole larva only, but adult organism loses all the chordate characters that can attach to a substrate and live like a sedentary animal. And symmetry, there is no symmetry. But whereas in the larva, that can shows the bilateral symmetry. Body organization is okay. However, these all are enterocoelomates. Ectoderm, endoderm and mesoderm are present. The mesoderm is developed from the endoderm. That's why it is called as an enterocoelomate. These are also triploblastic animals, and the deuterostomes. Deuterostome is started with the echinodermata, and the protochordate resembles basic chordate characters. Okay. In the larva, they can show all the four characters, but whereas in the adult, that may not show. The presence of nerve cord, the hollow nerve cord is present, or notochord is present in them. This is notochord. Okay. Gill slits are present at the pharyngeal region. Okay. Post-anal tail is also present in them. but the larva is showing these characters, but not the adult organism. These are filter feeders, ciliary feeders. Normally, they can take the food material. They can engulf the water. Water current enters into the body. The water current flows through the gills, and the oxygen carbon dioxide are exchanged while it is filtering the food material enter into the digestive tract. Circulatory system. The ventral heart is present, but some of them are containing the closed and some are open type of circulatory system. Excretion is the simple diffusion process. There are no particular excretory organs in this. Nervous system. Here we observe that hollow nerve cord is present. The spinal cord and the hollow nerve cord, dorsal nerve cord is present in this organism, and nerve ganglion also present. Reproductive system is, these are hermaphroditic once again. Cephalochordata of the mollusks and the echinodermata and the hemichordata. We observed the unisexual organisms once again. In the urochordata we are observing the hermaphroditic organisms, both bisexuals, but they follow the cross fertilization to exchange the genetic material, which can become a raw material for the evolution. And once again, if we will see the special characteristics of hemichordata, once again we have to go back to the hemichordata, and the special characters we will discuss about the hemichordata, including with the protochordata, the urochordata and the cephalochordata we will discuss. In the hemichordata, the special characters, they are worm-like body, they can make burrows in the soil, the proboscis is present, collar, trunk, notochord-like structure, the buccal diverticulum is called the stomochord is present in them. This stomochord, you cannot, this is stomochord-like structure throughout the animal kingdom except in this hemichordata. Then what about the special character of urochordata, tunicates? The tunicates, why they are calling as the tunicates means, but their body is covered by a tunicin. The tunicin is cellulose-like structure. These are called the unichordates. These are called the urochordates. But they have free-swimming larva called the tadpole larva. But this tadpole larva, this is retrogressive metamorphosis, is the very, very special character found in this urochordata. What is this? Means actually, see this once again. This is the larval stage. The larva has all the 4 chordate characters, but the adult organism do not have any chordate characters. This larva can swim in the water for some time. It lives like a fish. It can eat as a it can live as a herbivorous that can eat thallophytes or some other algae that can respire through the gills. The hollow nerve cord is present and the notochord is present and the closed anal tail is present. But later what happened? This larva, this tadpole larva undergo the metamorphosis, and due to the metamorphosis, during the metamorphosis what happened? It can loses the spinal cord, hollow nerve cord, and it can loses the notochord, and it can loses the tail. These 3 characters disappear in that organism. Finally, it can attach to a substrate. Only the gills are located inside the body, but all the chordate characters are disappeared. Actually, normally in the animal kingdom, the larva should contain very less character. The adult should contain already all developed characters. But here that is reversing. The larva is containing all the developed characters. The adult is containing very less characters. It is losing characters. The larva is losing character and metamorphosing and developed as the adult organism. This is a reverse metamorphosis is there in this. That's why it is calling as a retrogressive metamorphosis. This retrogressive metamorphosis is only present in the urochordates. What about the cephalochordata? The cephalo means head, chorda means notochord. In these animals, the notochord is extended into the head region also. Normally, in any animal, we do not find the vertebral column or a notochord in the head region. But in these animals, the notochord is also present in the head region. That's why these are called as the cephalochordata. In each hemichordata, urochordata, and cephalochordata, those characters are special, are especially present in these organisms only. We do not find them in any other animals throughout the animal kingdom. Once affinities of protochordata, protochordata affinities with invertebrates. What are the echinodermata characters? The Tarnaria larva of hemichordata and the bipinnaria larva of echinodermata are resembling the characters of tadpole larva of the urochordata. And these are also enterocoelomates and the deuterostomes, echinoderms also enterocoel and deuterostomia. Affinities with vertebrates. All the 4 vertebrate characters are also present in the urochordata larvae stage. And metamerism is also present in them. The metamerism is present in the Annelida, next Arthropoda and chordata. In the chordata, vertebrates are showing the special metamerism, but the larva stage is also showing some somites in its body. Those somites are segmentation. Hepatic portal system. First time the portal system is started in this urochordata. Next, the portal system, hepatic portal system and the renal portal system is present in the vertebrates. Here is a good statement. The presence of these shade characters strongly suggests that the protochordates evolved from a common ancestor with invertebrates like echinoderms and gave rise to the more complex vertebrates. In the middle, hemichordates and urochordates are in the middle. They took the characters from the echinoderms, non-chordates, and those characters are given to the chordates. Means the chordates were evolved from the non-chordates via hemichordata